Hello, everybody. Yeah, we're just getting set up with the stream, and yeah, we'll be with you in a moment. It's you've literally caught us at the end of the working day. SJ's just going to come down in a second. Let me just see who we've got in the house. So yeah, hello. It's a Wednesday Waffle. So this isn't our usual Sunday sneaker streaming Sundays. I can't even speak. It's been such a long day. How are you all doing? Let us know. Are we coming across all right tonight? I think we are. I think the audio's not too bad. It sounds pretty good on my headset here. But yeah, we're going live. Oh, there we go. Let me just get the comments thing up and going. So yeah, it's, what are we now? 3 days, 2 days, or whatever into a fuller lockdown in the UK. And yeah, this is Pint of Stuff. So yes, who we've got? We've got Leroy. How you doing, Leroy? How's everybody else doing? Let me just. I want to do. There we go. Oh, what have you got there? Bonsoir. Un compteur NAB.
This isn't a real dog, by the way.
Or is it? The real dog has taken the fake dog. Yes. So yeah, let's. As you know, as to everybody says, evening. Yeah, it's a bit of a world. Hey, Alwyn.
I'm slightly confused. Are you chatting, or am I?
You're chatting over here.
Oh, am I? Oh, yeah. I've got an extra screen. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, you probably want to put your headset on as well, just so you can hear your volumes.
Oh.
So yeah, I've commandeered the where we do all the sneaker streaming stuff and we record the videos and stuff. I've commandeered it for work, so we probably look a little bit tighter, closer together tonight because because there's a screen here. But what that means is SJ can actually see the chat much easier.
Yeah, this is a bit weird.
It's it's odd. So
like totally confused me.
yeah, I don't really, I just thought we'd just drop in and just see how everyone's going. Oh, I love the fact that in the UK in particular that the off license is considered
essential.
Oh, we're offline.
Ah.
Yeah, so there was internet issues. I've managed to fix that. As I said, we were working. Like, I'm sure lots of people are working at home or doing stuff. But yeah, it's I didn't really know the angle that I was going to go with this stream, but to try and keep it in the sneaker land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just 1 second, because I've talked about these shoes a lot in the past. Where have they gone?
Which ones? What were we looking for?
I brought the hacky sacks down.
Oh, these.
Yes, so these are the infamous. So you know, like how we always ever show pristine shoes. So you can see already. Like, look at that. So this is a dunk that has seen life. This is a dunk that's been swimming. Yeah, and it got used a bit as a foot brake as well. Because I tend to use my heel rather than that for some reason. I'm kind of gutted that I don't have these shoes anymore. So I'm going to flick to this. Like, just look at the state of this. This isn't your pristine. Like, look at the state of it. I'm kind of gutted I don't still have these. I have somewhere. I've got the Janoski of these, but I can't throw them away.
I hadn't appreciated that massive hole in them.
You hadn't appreciated the hole? That was partly the reason I actually stopped wearing them, was the hole.
Oh, wow.
Right. This is still look.
The thing is, where these got salty.
Yeah.
In the sea.
Yeah.
They've gone really hot, stiff.
They did, but I wore them so much afterwards.
That is true.
So much afterwards, and Leroy seems to. I think Leroy's got them.
Yeah, he has.
He's got.
Still look dead stock, I guess.
Really?
And Blackberry Posy saying it looks like half of his shoes. Yeah, they are they're really faded as well.
They did what they went in the sun. They went in the sea. They went everywhere. I wore them a lot, but like
you sure did.
I can't do it. I can't get rid of them.
The leather's still really good.
Yeah, and I actually really hadn't appreciated on the swoosh, the kind of the fake snake skin on the swoosh, which I've only just.
No, that's more tumbled.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, because they've been in the sea, the tumbled
What, you think they've
leather
turned into some sort of
strange snake skin.
strange reptile? Sea
So
creature?
I'm going to throw up your question on the screen, Blackberry Prosy, and let's see what everyone who's in with us tonight thinks. So there we go. So what do we think? The muslin dunk or the blueberry dunk?
See, I
or the blue dunk?
really like the Muslim one.
Now,
The only thing I don't like about it,
mm-hmm.
I'm not a massive fan of that gold bit at the back.
Now, see, I think you've changed your tune.
Well, I wasn't a fan of the sole, I know.
The terracotta sole.
I know. I'm allowed to change my mind. Yeah, now.
I suspect though, Leroy. So let's put up Leroy's comment here and let's see if we agree with him.
Well, let's just put it out there. Either one, we probably won't be able to get.
Well,
Even though they are a general release, let's just be honest. We probably won't be able to get them.
I don't know. I think what's dropping next week was it the Griffin mid? Did I get that right? Anyway, we showed them last week. They're the mid. Now, Note has said that they are going to put them online. And I think it'll be really interesting just to see. What are you doing with Lady? It'll be interesting to see just how quickly they go, because I think that will be telling. Clearly, there's not as much hype for those.
Well, I don't know. There's a fair bit on Instagram.
Okay, let's just see. Blackberry Posy says,
Although maybe that's just because of everybody that I follow. Who knows?
Largely agrees, but thinks the terracotta is unique. So yeah, I don't know. I really like the blue. I don't have those dusty cactus that Leroy has. So I think I'd go with blue, but I could see you in the muslin. Like, I think it's and I think now that we're all trapped indoors, or don't need to go out so much in the mud and moss, that we can
We can what?
we can wear them indoors. We can wear them indoors without fear. We can wear light coloured shoes at this time of year now without fear that without the fear that they're actually gonna get dirty. Let's see. Oh, you don't have either of them either. Okay.
So this week I entered and failed in the Slam City draw for the Safari Dunks. So yeah.
But then you've Streamlabs is in the house by the looks of it. It's good to see. It's definitely good to see. So
why is it good to see Streamlabs in the house? It isn't, because Streamlabs is the bot that doesn't like anyone.
Yeah, but he's being pleasant this evening. Look, he's even said cheers.
Well, Alexa sometimes says that. She sometimes wishes you a good weekend or a good day.
That's true.
Or enjoy the rest of your day, which sort of freaks me out a bit.
Yes. Alexa,
She's not down here.
turn off lights.
She's
Alexa?
not down here.
What time is it? Like, I was just checking to see, like, does anybody have Alexa in their house? Did that actually do anything? So,
God.
we've
It's tumbleweed, isn't it?
it's what is it? Or crickets, as they say. Yes, we have crickets going.
So has anybody actually been out?
Yes. Has anybody been out? Has anyone, like, what's it like where you are?
Yeah, what's it like where you all live? Because I went to Waitrose yesterday, And
What's Waitrose,
so
SJ?
wait, it's a supermarket. So I went to our local supermarket yesterday, and it was all very civilized. I have to admit, it was actually a nicer experience than normal. They were allowing one out, one in, 37 people max in the store,
That's crazy.
and everybody was queuing very politely. They're at least 2 meters apart, and they actually had some stock. There we go. And we've walked the dog.
We've walked the dog. Yeah, we've walked the dog. No, that's not very exciting, walking the dog. Although he's having a whale of a time. Although his school is cancelled at the moment, but he's having a whale of a time at lunchtimes when we walk the dog. Our win is suggesting that we should jump on those muslin all blue dunks where we see them, just because of the shortage. And I think he's probably right there.
Yeah, I think, as we've discussed, the shortage is just going to continue with everything. What will BBC saying today? That a quarter of the world's population are currently in lockdown, which is kind of insane. Proper insane. So Leroy went for his daily exercise, went for a bike ride to the park, which was very quiet, and popped into Tesco's, one in, one out. There we go. See,
Very
everyone's being
sensible.
civilised.
Everyone's starting to be sensible now.
Finally.
Yeah, I've been talking to my team in New York, and they're all kind of getting hunkered down. Obviously, it's a slightly worrying situation in New York as well. But yeah, they're all kind of. Everyone seems to be. The thing that I've noticed through this is that everyone seems to be pulling together. Everyone seems to be. This is going to sound weird. A little bit friendlier.
Yeah, like when we went out on Saturday, actually. Was it Saturday when we went out really early?
Mm-hmm.
We walked quite a way. Well, I say quite a way. It's like a 4-mile round trip to.
It's a long way for us.
Yeah, it's a long way for us, for another supermarket. And it was really quiet, but everybody we saw kept their distance and everybody said good morning. And I haven't had that since we lived in the US, where everybody would say hello or good morning, whether they knew you or not, just because it's so rare to actually see somebody else walking.
That's true. That's true. I am. So I think that's where that's I think that's an interesting thing that's happening at the moment. I did bring down another pair of shoes yesterday.
Did you? What else did you bring down?
So I think I'm going to wear these shoes tomorrow.
Is the dog chewing his nails? What is he doing?
What are you doing, dog?
I can just hear noise. This is the problem with these headphones.
I think he is chewing his nails. The dog is being absolutely disgusting. But yes, I brought another pair of shoes down, which we haven't looked at for ages. And I thought we needed something bright and leery to cheer us up.
Okay.
So there's a pair of dunks on your right-hand side in a box. Let's get them out because we haven't had these out yet.
You have these out.
I've not worn them.
No, you haven't worn them.
Yeah, but we haven't had them out and actually worn them and looked at them. And I thought we needed cheering up because look at that. That is so bright. So bright. Oh my word. They look amazing under these lights. There's and then let's flip to the sole, SJ. Oh, flip to the sole.
Ta-da!
Boom. Yeah, I want to have a look at these again because there was some things I hadn't appreciated just how gold they were. That these are the humidity dunks.
Trumpets.
The trumpets, because of obviously the velvet in here. They are serious, aren't they?
They
really
are
serious.
proper serious.
Is there are there any alternate laces in the box? Because you know what would really bang with these?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. Red laces with these would work really well. I'm going to flip to the other camera actually, because these are something to behold.
Bonkers.
They are insane.
Flipping bonkers.
Absolutely insane. Look at that. Let's have a look in there, and you've even got the inner sole's got detail as well. It's
Yeah, you haven't even taken the paper out of this one.
no, they are absolutely nuts.
I made a chili before we became on air.
It was a bit spicy.
And it was a little bit too spicy.
It was good. It was good. Did anybody else pick these up at the time? I think there was this maybe like 16 months ago. They are a thing to behold. I think I'm gonna like, and also the thing. I think these will crease like mad. I do. Like, look at that toe box there. They're gonna crease like mad, for sure. Completely crazy. So yeah, I thought it'd be just nice to have a little look at these. The velvet on them is,
The velvet's really nice.
yeah. I know you really wanted these at the time. Do you still really want them, or are they too gold for you?
They're a bit too gold, but I would definitely have worn these.
Yeah.
I probably would have beaten them and then regretted it.
Yep. You know, that's one of the things I like about collecting is I can just go and pull something random out, and you can go from one extreme to another. So you can go from this. Have we got those other dunks? Just so you can go from this one. Alwyn, trust me, anyone
can get away with.
Anyone can get away with wearing anything. It's solely attitude. Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it like that. It really is just the attitude that you take, and how you feel.
Strut.
You just need a strut. But like, you can go from this, which is like pristine, to this, and that's what I quite like about collecting dunks. You go from one extreme to the other. It's kind of nuts. It is kind of nuts. I see a lot of you are also you're putting a lot of fire onto Instagram at the moment, which is going to mean that next week's or this Sunday, Sneaker Streaming Sunday, is going to have a lot of Instagram. I think I've seen a lot of stuff, which is
we've actually been a bit lax since the weekend, haven't we?
We have. Well, that's why I thought about wearing those around the house tomorrow.
Well, you've just been like, right, I'm not even joking. He's been sat down here all day till about 7 o'clock. He hasn't had lunch. He hasn't even had water. I had to bring him a coffee down, which is kind of ridiculous.
Leroy, I think you need to find them, and I think you need to just wear them. I think that's what you need to do. Was that you or the dog?
That
Selena?
was me. The dog is doing something else.
He's doing something random down there. So yeah, it's like that. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like people are. Sorry, SJ. You want to keep rattling away there. Because we can. Yeah, so I'm seeing that people are just really they're just wearing a lot of heat at the moment. And they're definitely, I'm seeing that. I think that's how people are kind of like, just kind of like, I'm just going to wear my shoes.
Do you know, I used to really want a pair of those Simples. I wanted a pair for so long. I'd forgotten all about them till you mentioned that, Leroy.
Oh my word! Let's just see this. Look, yes, it's I think everyone should go into their attic, loft space, back cupboard, closet, wherever it is, and you should definitely dig out probably your most beaten shoe and let's see them. Let's go from the exact opposite of what we see on Instagram, which is amazing pictures, but let's see if we can just see some shoes that are really had the life. Shoes that have really lived.
Mine are practically walking themselves. And you tell me off whenever I bring a pair of skanky trainers out.
Yeah, but I think, right, we could have... I'm trying to think of the right hashtag for this. It's it should be something like, I don't know, sneakers for life. No, that doesn't work. I don't know. Shoes that lived and told the story. No, it doesn't work either. I'm not very good with hashtags, as you can tell. I'm not very good with that at all. So, yeah, it's yeah. Well, I think this is an interesting waffle, isn't it?
No.
Well, it's not really. I like The problem is like I thought I'd do like a free flow style stream thing, and not have any structure to it. Clearly, I need structure in some form or other. I don't know how gamers do this for hours on end.
Yeah, but they're playing a game.
Well, that's true.
Different.
Maybe what we should play. I've had an idea.
Hang on, the Xbox is broken. We can't.
No. I fixed it.
Oh, you have?
I fixed
For
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what we should do, because we can't go out, we should get SJ to learn to play Skate. Skate 3 or something. We should do that.
I'd do that. I'd stream that.
And we should
talked about that before.
Yeah, well, no, we should definitely do that. And I think we could. I think that would be quite funny, because we could do it from the beginning. More because I absolutely love the intro of those games. If you've ever played Skate 1 or 2 or 3, the intro of them is amazing. They put so much effort into the movies at the start of them. Go and look it up on YouTube. Like the intro movie to Skate is a thing to behold. Great game. Yeah, we should do that. I suppose the question would be is, would our usual like friends on YouTube, would you be interested in seeing Selena play Skate, or do we need to create a separate channel just for that? SJ plays Skate. Skate lives.
Oh no.
No?
Oh no.
It'd be amazing.
It might be amazingly bad, as all my other forays into me streaming any sort of game.
Now, Leroy, see, now you challenged me. Leroy's just sent us a picture on Instagram of his simples.
I'm slightly concerned what the dog is doing.
Okay.
Because he's gone upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Axley, come.
It's not working, SJ. And
Come.
of course, Leroy's put it on his one of his many massive record box things. There's a lot of vinyl in there right now. I'm going to try and take this picture so that we can all enjoy it in its glory. I'm going to try and take it to the handheld. Look at that. That is amazing. So, yeah. And actually, the color is amazing. So yeah. So we've just shown everyone that, Leroy. What are you doing, SJ?
I was concerned that he was trashing his toys or my stuffed lady.
So the banging isn't me. The banging is Huxley's tail on the table. So yeah, it's yeah. I think we're going to try and have SJ play Skate at some point on this channel, because I think that's I personally find that amusing more than anything. And I think as well, has anybody, well, actually more, I was going to ask the question, has anybody seen anything interesting in the sneaker news this week? I know it's a bit of a weird week. So I just wondered if anyone out there has seen anything interesting. I haven't seen anything that's really caught my eye yet. Obviously, I'll find stuff for Sneaker Streaming Sunday, but like, let us know in the chat if you've seen anything out there that's like, yeah. And maybe we could go and look at the story now. What do you think, SJ? What's up?
Nothing.
What's up? And yeah, I think as well, like the other thing is, thank you to everybody who stuck with us and waited for me to finally get that podcast uploaded with the annex.
When's the next one going live? On Saturday?
The next one is going live on Saturday, and it's a great conversation with someone who has a great sneaker collection. I think we're going to be talking to Leroy or Levi. So yeah, so we will be expecting that to go up on Saturday. Now I've learned my lesson on how to do these things more effectively and efficiently. So yeah, we'll do that. And so Blackberry Posey, let's have a look. Let's put that on. Yes, actually, I saw that, and I quite like those samples as well. They're a bit plainer. The lightning bolt should have been black. Yeah, that would have made sense. I'm kind of like, I've got those Travis Dunks, but
they're going to be on your desk for a very long time.
They're quarantined. They're quarantined in another country.
They're self-isolating 5,000 miles away.
I will get. The thing is, right, by the time I get them, the hype will have all gone, and I can enjoy them. And
you might not like them.
I'm gonna like them. I'm gonna like them. I am, honestly. I am definitely gonna like them.
I
will like them. I've waited so long for them. I can wait another 3 or 4, 5 months.
Oh my God, 3, 4, 5 months. Don't.
It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine.
No.
It'll be fine. We have sneakers.
No.
And
No.
are you like? Is anybody so SJ's umming and ahhing about a pair of shoes at the moment?
I am.
And I'm umming and ahhing about a pair of shoes that are coming out tomorrow. Actually,
what's coming out tomorrow?
So it's the Air Max 90s.
Oh no.
In the reverse duck. I went to the Bay there as we moved. Oh, shame.
Yeah, I think. Well, everybody knows my thoughts on those Air Max.
Yeah, I looked at them again. Like I saw some pictures that End put up, and I'm drawn to them, but they're a bit more like if I've got Dunks coming out.
Hang on, how much are they?
They're 130.
Nah, definite. Nah.
But that's Air Max 90 prices.
Yeah, nah. It's too much. The quality is going to be meh for that.
So Etnies was a shoe that I always wanted. I've just seen the chat. Everyone's talking about Etnies and sheep, and ES.
You've got a pair of ES upstairs.
No, that's America.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, love them. They're a great shoe.
They're beaten.
They are beaten, but I won't throw them away either because I love the shape. I love the shape of them, and the suede on them is really nice. But yeah, I always, when I was a kid, I always wanted a pair of Etnies.
When I was a lad.
We couldn't see them. Like in the skate shop that I used to go to in Canterbury, they did not have them in there.
I don't even remember a skate shop in Canterbury.
Oh, there was one.
Where?
You're asking me to go back in time to the 80s. Let me think where it would have been. I can't remember, but that's where I bought my Lance Mountain Future Primitive from. That's where I got the board for that from. That's where I got my Airwalk prototypes from. It was a really small shop, like literally, probably like people can't visualize how visualize how big this room is, but it's not a very big room. And I swear the skate shop wasn't much bigger than this room. You literally had like a alleyway like this where you could try stuff on and try and flip or ollie the boards flat with no trucks and stuff just to get. Anyway, that's what we did. I was like a kid, so they probably looked at me like an idiot. Etnies, nearly buying a pair again. I need to look those up. We're going to do that in a moment. So, yeah, there we go. What are we thinking about me sharing comments on the stream like this, by the way? It's it's something that I started doing on Sunday, and I quite like the sort of highlighting what people are saying on screen. What do we think?
I quite like it.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It's a nice bit of functionality.
All right,
It's all right, Yeah, so it's I'm quite looking forward to this week's Sneaker Streaming Sunday as well. Because we haven't done any unboxings this week, we might make you unbox those blazers, SJ, that you've had sat down there for about 3 months now.
Actually, it's longer than that.
Is it longer than that?
It's 6.
What?
I bought them in October.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I bought them in my birthday month because I got like 25% Nike discount.
Uh-huh.
That's the only reason. That's one of the reasons I bought them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, shall we have a look now then?
Well, they're boring.
It doesn't matter.
Come with a sweep.
Well, my money, like,
0.
am I allowed to take part? Am I allowed to take part in this sweepstake? Because I have got a suspicion it's going to be sooner than later.
Yeah, but that will be just me buying, not entering a raffle to buy a pair. There's a slight difference.
Yeah, but the comment, let's highlight the comment again. Let's do this again. Right, so the comment is, can we have a sweepstake on when SJ manages to buy a pair this year? My money's on this week. My money is on this week. Exactly, Strix. I can't see. I've now voided the sweepstake.
Yeah, well, exactly. You've taken all the fun out of it.
I've taken the joy out of the sweepstake. Or when she opens them. Now that's a different thing. But we like with these, we'll definitely unbox. I'm kind of basically guilting her into buying them this week.
What was the last pair I bought?
I think it might have been the Oski.
Yes, and I still haven't worn those because
Blazers.
I went to wear them, and I was all like ready to go to work.
Yep. Come on.
And it was really hot down here because the heating had been on.
Yep. Come on.
And it was a real effort to like unlace them to get my foot in.
Effort.
It was like proper effort, and I was like sweating and everything. It was so hot, and I like had this big jumper on, and it was like, this is way too much effort. I can't be bothered, and like stormed out the house.
So what we're gonna do now then? What we're gonna do now is we are gonna have a look at those blazers.
Where are they?
I think they might be in the white box down there.
No, they're in that one.
Okay, do it.
No, that's another pair of Solans.
Oh, that's another pair of Solans. Is it?
Because I've got 2 pairs.
Oh yeah, because of course SJ doubled up on the Solan blazers. Let's get the fresh
only
box.
because I had that.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
God, make me get up.
Thoughts on the rumored Atmos Elephant Dunks? Well, and let's put that out there so everyone can see. I really like them. Do I think that they're going to be hyped beyond belief? Yes, I do. In fact, let's even though we're not showing them, let's just say that this is going to be the case. And let's get it off SJ now. Yeah, so there we go. So I think they're going to be super hyped, but I think they're going to be super difficult to get. I would say, and let's get rid of that. So let's do it, SJ. You haven't done a live unboxing. Oh, wow.
Right, these are nothing special, and I think they're even on sale in places now.
Yeah.
And
Round of applause.
I actually went up half a size, which may have been a big mistake because it was when my ankle was still really giving me grief. Which it is at the moment.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's build up the hype for these.
There's no hype.
Let's build up the hype.
Literally no hype for these.
We know that, but like we all love a blazer. We all love a blazer in the stream. Wow, that's noisy. Oh wow, they're lovely. Oh wow. Okay. And so let's.
And they've got alternate laces.
Ooh. Right. So first thoughts, SJ. Why have you not? Well, my first thought is why have you not unboxed these?
I don't know.
These are amazing.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the camera there because these are like I know they're just a brown blazer, but like look at that, everyone, and like look at that. These are a great pair of everyday blazers,
And that's exactly why I bought them, and I honestly don't know why they've been sat there for so long. So I bought these, as I said, in October. Got the discount on them. That's why I really got them, because I did want like a pair that I could just beat.
Yeah.
I went for brown because, wear a lot of brown. They've got really nice bright, it's almost like a pinky red alternate lace. Oh, shit.
I don't think you meant to do that. Could you could you just casually go and get it? Because
Really?
Yes, please. Because there's a lot of cables and stuff down there. So as you can see, you know, we do, you know, none of this is planned. It's always live, always live. So what I would say is, I was going to ask SJ, what do you think of the alternate laces? And so, yeah, wow, that's a great shot. Yeah, that's a great position for you on the camera. A bit too close. Stop. There you go. Go that way. Oh yeah, that's a lovely. Oh no, now I'm in focus. I don't want to be in focus. I don't want to be in focus. Okay, here we go. So, I think the lace swap. So let's just take that back to the camera, and then let's flip it round this way. There we go, everyone. So have a look at that. I know it's just your standard blazer, but it is a great shoe, and I'm going to bring that back. I can't believe you haven't worn these or unboxed them.
Well, I've unboxed them now, and now I can wear them.
Yes. I feel that we need to do some kind of cinematic on foot thing for these, just because they're really nice.
Well, maybe now the skate park's like empty.
Oh yeah, we could sneak up to the snake.
We could sneak up there and like really annoy all of our neighbours who've been moaning and saying that the skate park should be closed. It should be closed.
So what do you think? So Blackberry Posey says, keep the blacks in and use those reds on another shoe.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like the black in, to be honest.
Okay.
I do. I'm just lazy and can't be dealing with a lace swap. No, look how tightly they are laced. This is what I mean. This is why I couldn't wear those Oskies, because no, trying to unlace those to get my weird feet in first thing in the morning, that's like proper effort. Way too much effort.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
So yeah, I really like them. I love a blazer.
Actually, they're really nice.
Yeah,
they're nicer than I was expecting them to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of why I was like, yeah, I'm not that fussed on them. But actually, yeah.
Yeah. So I think these, and with those other shoes that you are going to buy, buy the shoe, SJ.
You only want me to buy them so that you can see whether you want to buy them.
That is very true. That's very true.
Thank you. They're all right. They're all right.
They're all right, you know. So
they're
yeah,
right, you know.
Yeah, we can definitely get some shots of those. Yeah, super happy with them.
These are a 6.5, I think. A UK 6.5.
Okay.
I'm sure I went up half a size.
Well, they still feel super tight around the ankle.
They actually don't look that big, so I think they'll fit really well. Because the Vans that I bought back in August, when my ankle was really bad, I went up half size with those, and that's why I got these half size up.
So yeah, it's so I'm oh dear me. So yes, so I just want to say as well, we'll be reaching out to some more of you to appear on the podcast in the next day or so. Hopefully the people that have been on already found it a straightforward chat, you know. I end up speaking too much as always, but most people who know me know that that's generally what I tend to do, which is always a bit of a problem. Exactly, as just waffling on. So yeah. Oh, Streamlabs is back. Streamlabs, you cannot appear on the podcast because you're only ever going to tell us to don't forget to do something, or you will put us into some kind of
isolation.
Well, I suppose we're all in isolation now. I suppose we are. So yeah, it's I think and then I'm going to see what I can get next week shoe wise as well. I think I'm going to get those mids, just because we don't see mids very often.
Well, you say that, but you may not get them.
Well, that is true.
That's just, you know.
That is very, very true. But yeah, we'll attempt that, and yeah, I need to take more pictures. I think I need to take more pictures of the shoes.
Basically, you need to get out the basement more.
That is true. That's true. It's like it's turning into home.
That's because it is your home.
That's very true, SJ. I don't know where I was going with that. I really don't know where I was going with it. It's yeah. So, and we're going to start playing skate on this channel. Yeah, it's all good because now that we've figured out that we can do the desk and the monitor thing.
Hang on. If we do play skate,
yes,
where are we going to do that? How are we going to do it?
We're going to do it down here.
Right.
We're going to have the Xbox down there. We're going to plug it in there.
Okay.
I've got an old Elgato.
Okay.
And that'll work, won't it?
I don't know.
Do you ever see Ren the Hermit? I didn't. I don't think I did. Oh, Ren and Stimpy, that takes me way back.
I never really liked Ren and Stimpy, I don't think.
No, I think you were too young, SJ.
Was I?
Yeah. Oh dear me, people. I'm kind of like yeah, it's yeah, so we're gonna get the Xbox down here, we're gonna do that thing. We'll figure out I'm sure I can figure it out over the next couple of days as to how we put that together. And it'll be SJ learns how to play skate.
You just want to like embarrass me, don't you?
No, I don't. I haven't played it for years. It's and we can also, the thing with it as well is we can go and look through the shoe choices and see if see who wore the shoe.
Right, I'm just saying, like I saw so many people posting that they were in their garden, like sunbathing and stuff. It was flipping freezing. I wish I put my beanie on.
Yeah, well,
You're all mad. You're all mad.
I definitely didn't have shorts on today. It's too cold for that. Like, I think I'm being down south too long.
Yeah, it's honestly, it was so cold. And milk bottles, I do like those, but I can't find any in my size because I left it too late, as always.
It was
honestly, it was so cold.
Come on, Leroy.
I had a scarf on and everything. Like, I really wish I'd worn a beanie rather than a baseball hat because it was way too cold.
And milk bottles equals white legs. I knew that's what you were talking about, Leroy.
I thought you meant me.
SJ's on the shoes. SJ's always on the shoe tip. Always. That's funny. I knew I wasn't going to correct you. I wasn't going to correct you at all.
It's been a long day. I didn't feel very well this afternoon.
That's true. I
feel way better now, but I didn't feel very well this afternoon.
Let's just flash that up there so the world can see.
What? Well, can see what an idiot I am, as always.
Yes. So, yeah, it's...
Do you know what? I need a good old decaf coffee and one of my brownies. That's what I need.
That's true. I can highly recommend SJ's brownies. We may share the recipe at some point on Instagram stories.
I'm not doing another cooking-related video ever again.
Actually, yeah, that was one of our first YouTube videos. In fact, it was probably our first proper YouTube video. Was SJ cooking a fake chicken and leek pie, I think. But we'd never cooked pies before, ever. And not special brownies, Strix. Sadly, in the UK, we can't have special brownies legally. It's not a thing here.
No, sadly.
No.
But yeah, I mean, if you're really bored in isolation and you want to see something that is just ridiculous, really.
Badly filmed,
badly
edited.
Filmed. Me acting like a loon, which is kind of how I am most of the time. Look up my pie video. Basically, I showed it to two of my colleagues and they were like wetting themselves laughing.
Is kind of really. I think it's like 16 minutes. Yeah. Woolly Mammoth. I hear you. We had special brownies and chocolate in California and all kinds of delectable delights. Can't get them here. And in Texas, I suppose though yeah. I wonder when it's going to happen in Texas. I wonder. Anyway, we shouldn't drift into that in case we like.
That pie was not watery. It was lovely.
It wasn't watery.
It was actually a really good pie.
The problem is that we didn't really appreciate that for pastry you need to put like a little hole or whatever in the top of the pastry, and so it kind of ballooned up in a yeah. Look, we'd never really done YouTube before at that point, and so we were just trying to see what could we do. And I don't even know why we decided to do a recipe thing. I really don't. Like, it was just generally like,
oh, I know. Let's make a pie.
yeah, let's make a pie and let's film it. Yeah, that was not.
In other words, this was you going, let's make SJ look a right idiot.
Yeah, it was
basically.
But then we also did. We started for a little bit. We did dad jokes with Alexa, volumes 1 and 2, which was a terrible series of 3 videos, which I was just like, no, this doesn't work. And if you want to see the worst unboxing of a Sonos device, you should pink lemonade cup. This is the second. Oh, this. Oh gosh.
This little beaker.
A little beaker. It's because I can't be trusted with real glasses, so I tend to drop them. So.
Also, it's not just us. We have a dog with a very swishy tail.
There is that.
So if there is anything at tail height,
yeah, it tends to get knocked off.
May get knocked off.
Yeah. So this is yeah. So
mine has little dogs on it.
What else did we do? Oh, we did terrible unboxings. The worst unboxing of a Sonos speaker you'll ever see, which is.
Yeah, let's not talk about this.
We should. You know what we should do at some point in the next few weeks? We should react to some of our first videos, because I watch them occasionally and I'm like, oh my word. Well, first of all, I just look at the audio or listen to the audio. So Leroy asks, let me just put that up there.
How did we get into it?
How come you decided to get into it in the first place? Well, it was more
a creative outlet.
Yeah, I think we both had a really stressful summer. I had to work super hard on a product in different aspects of it, to the point where it was sort of, I don't know, 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. most days for 3 or 4 months, and I myself needed to just do something entirely different and something creative, because I'd kind of, through the last few years, had switched jobs from a more creative job into something that at the time I felt was less creative. And so I just needed an outlet. And we knew people that were making videos, and I just felt like, well, if they can make videos, why can't we? It can't be that hard. And I had an old DSLR lurking that I'd bought to take pictures years ago. I was like, right, well, we'll just use that. I've got a crappy mic. And then from there, it kind of escalated. And it was never originally supposed to be just sneakers. It was the reason why it's called Pint of Stuff is it was supposed to be everything. Technology, food, going out, sneakers. But then it just sort of escalated into more and more shoes, and we kind of found a little bit of a groove and I suppose we found our voice to a certain extent.
Yeah, I suppose.
And then then we left the US, and I really needed a creative outlet, and I think we stopped making videos for 6 months.
Well, because it wasn't 6 months, it was like 3 months. Well, we didn't have our stuff for like 3 months, or we didn't have all of our stuff. And then it got to a busy point with work again, where we just didn't have time to do it. And then we just got back into it, didn't we?
Got back into it. And then SJ was away doing stuff with her job. And I thought, I see all these people live streaming. It can't be that hard. Again, there's always this is generally what spurs me to do anything, is I see people doing it and I'm always like, it can't be that hard. I should be able to do it. And so then we sort of started Sneaker Streaming Sundays, which started off really as sort of a 30-minute thing on a Sunday, and has kind of escalated somewhat now. And I think as well, just seeing, like, making connections with people kind of also fuels it for me. We'd still make videos if nobody watched, and they'd probably be even more random. But as more of you come in, and it's great to see, like, you, Leroy, and Arnaud, and Strix, and Blackberry there, and Woolly Mammoth, and then we've had Alwyn in tonight. It's great to see you all coming back in week after week, because some weeks work, like for everyone, work is work, and sometimes it gets you a little, it gets you down at times. And we come down here into the basement, we flick the cameras on, start talking, and then suddenly when we thought, oh, it's going to be a slow stream, suddenly it's not a slow stream, and it's like we're just getting into it. So it's equally about you and or everybody out there as it is about us now. Is that right?
Yeah. It's nice.
I like it.
And also, I think for us as well, particularly when we started it, even though we had friends in the US, we didn't necessarily have friends that were into the same things as us.
That's very true.
And I think that was another reason why it was fun to do.
Yeah, I think so. I think we know other people that outside of the sneaker world that make videos, and it's another connection with them. Some of them do laugh a lot at what we make.
Yeah, they all laugh at me, to be honest, don't they?
They do laugh a lot at what we make, but that's fine. They're not into shoes. We are, so it's yeah. But I suppose really, that's part of also why I moved. I wanted to make a podcast as well. Was, if you think about, like, I just think, we talked to lots of you on a Sunday, and I just think loads of you have got really interesting stories about what got you into shoes, all the shoes that you've got, and then it just spills from there. And I think, that's equally as interesting to me as it is us rabbiting on screen. And the chat is great. I just wanted an even closer connection.
God, it sounded a bit deep, didn't it?
Yeah, God, I don't know where I went with that. Apologies for such a long-winded answer to what was the question from Leroy about 10 minutes ago, which was this: how come we decided to get into the first place? Why not? Yeah. Yes, and your shoe friends are here. Exactly. Thank you, Blackberry Posey, for that. Yes.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird now because, like, at work, there's quite a few people that are into sneakers and stuff. That sounded weird, didn't it? You say that? Yeah. Yeah. So it's quite nice. And, like, somebody at work messaged me after I'd been there like a couple of weeks. It was like, I've just come across your sneaker channel. It's amazing. And then we just, like, had a bit of a chat about sneakers.
Yeah, I think
it's just quite nice.
Yeah, and I think everyone that we seem to chat with, and thanks for that, Leroy. I'm going to have a look in a moment. Everyone just seems genuinely nice and into it. Now I'm sure that's not always the case, but yeah, I'm so far everyone that we chat with is super nice. So thank you all. Thank you. In fact, let's do that again. This is for you. I love that button. I really do.
And Strick says he genuinely looks forward to the streams, which is really nice. See, sorry.
Thank you. And like we, Selena will go in. SJ will say, "Oh, I don't know what we're going to talk about this week." In the same way that I think that she was genuinely thinking, you're not going to be able to waffle on for 59
I know
minutes.
that you can waffle on because you can talk forever, whereas I can't.
Yeah, sometimes I need a bit of brevity and just I need to shorten down what I say.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking on Instagram. So what have they said?
There they are.
On raffle
There they
this
are.
Sunday for 1 hour only. Further info to follow. Okay.
Is that a spaniel okay or a normal okay?
I think that was a normal okay. So people, I think it is 9:26 p.m. in the UK. I do generally want some kind of hot drink and sugar before I go to bed, which is
AKA one of my brownies.
which is the wrong thing to be probably having just before we go to
It's
bed.
good sugar. It's coconut sugar.
Oh, it's coconut
Although,
sugar. Is any sugar good sugar?
yeah, it's better than normal sugar.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, there's lots of dark chocolate in it, which probably isn't such a good thing.
Yeah, but you know. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to. Let me have a look. What I think.
Yeah, it is pretty weird at the moment. That's for sure. It's very weird.
I'm kind of with you with that sentiment, Alwyn. There's so much that we, as you say, that we can't control. And to be honest, we can't control winning draws, but we can control.
What can we control?
The passion that we have for it and the enjoyment that we get out of it, and talking to other people and learning and all of these things. I think that's a nice thing as well. Is I genuinely learn something every day from the community, the people that have built up around us. So yeah, it's all good. And on that note, I just want to say thanks to everyone again. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back on Sunday for Sneaker Streaming Sundays as usual. We will we'll be putting up the podcast on Saturday. It's a bit of a good one. I genuinely think it's a bit of a good one. Someone who has immense knowledge, I feel. And then what we will look to do is, if SJ actually goes through with the purchase, which he's going to, we will look to unbox those as well, so that we've got something to put out for next week. And we recorded all the raw footage for the P-Rod on foot, the cinematic. And I like other don'ts, if you want those, this is a public safety announcement from Alwyn. Yes, we will definitely try not to sit on those on Saturday, and we'll do our best to get them. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thanks for joining us. We will be back on Sunday. Look out for the podcast on Saturday. If you haven't joined our newsletter yet, I have actually genuinely started sending it out, and the people can see it. Yes, sign up for it. You can find it on the pintofstuff.com website. And I've started sending mail out. Can you believe it? Just so that in case you miss any videos, in case YouTube doesn't do its thing, and let you know. And I suppose until Sunday, everyone, stay safe, look after yourself. Genuinely just chill a bit as well, I think.
Says you.
I know. I'm taking time off. I'm actually genuinely taking time off.
Are.
And we'll I'll waffle on. Exactly, Blackberry. Here we go. So I see you all later.